Good morning, dear students. I am Veda, your English language teacher. Dear students, today I introduce one of the new topic in this class, the lesson, the journey to the top. Dears, listen carefully. Before going to this topic, I ask some of the questions. Just you remember the answers on these questions, okay? Serious, first I show some pictures in this class. Please all of you listen and carefully you guess what can you see on these pictures in front of you. See here. Just imagine and guess it. You know? Yes, it is Sumit of Mount Everest. I think you already know it when you can see the picture. Yes, dear students, generally you know it already. Summit of Mount Everest. It is the Earth's highest mountain above the sea level. Yes, it is the most highest peak in the world. Yes, it's located in Mahalangur Himalayas sub-range of the Himalayas. You know, dear students, Mountain Everest attracted many climbers, some of them highly experienced mountaineers. You know, there are two main climbing routes, one approaching the summit from the southeast and Nepal. Yes, and the other from the north and Tibet. Dear students, see, ask one of the questions. Please remember the answer. Do you know which is the highest mountain in the world? I already told it. Yes, the Mount Everest. 8,848 meters of height. Yes, the next question is, do you know who is the first person to climb Mount Everest? You know, dear students? Yes, dear students, see here. It is Edmund Hillary of New Zealand and Tenzing of Nepal. And do you know the first Indian who climbed Mount Everest? Yes, Avtar Singh Chima from Indian Army. Wow. And now children, do you know who is the first Indian woman to climb the Mount Everest? It is the very important question. Once again, please point out all of you. Who is the first Indian woman to climb the Mount Everest? Do you know? Yes, it's none other than Bachendri Pal. Yes, dear students. Dear students, see here the picture. She is the Bachendri Pal, the first Indian woman to climb the Mount Everest. Yes, today let's learn about Bachendri Pal's life and her journey to the climbing Mount Everest. I mean, today we learn the lesson journey to the top. Okay? The lesson name is Journey to the Top. 7th standard, second lesson and second sem. Okay, dear students, here once again the picture of Bachendri Pal. The picture pictures above of Bachendri Pal. You are now going to read her success story in the lesson. She puts her life in a nutshell like this. Once you read the Bachendri Pal's words, I have realized that there are many Everests one has to climb in one's life. The Pachendripal Mountaineer, written by this sentence. I have realized that there are many Everests one has to climb in one's life. Yes, dear students, let's we read once the subunit first. Bachendri Pal was the first Indian woman to climb the summit of Mount Everest. The middle one of 5 children, she was born in 1954 at Nakuri, a small village in the Garhwal Himalayas in the present Uttarakhand. Bachendri was from a modest background. Her father was a border tradesman who would take wheat flour and rice from India to Tibet and mules, horses, and goats. He eventually married and settled near Uttarakashi, where the couple raised their family. Always a rebellious child, Bachendri loved wandering in the snow-clad Garhwal Himalayas. She dreamed of flying in aeroplanes and meeting famous people, and this always amazed her family. She was an active child and did well in her studies at school. She excelled in sports too. She was independent and fearless. She climbed together with a group of 12 years old classmates 4,000 meter highest during a picnic, as she could not come down before nightfall. She had to spend the night there without food or shelter along with the others. Yes, dear students, let's learn some new words in the subunit first. First word is summit. Summit means, see dear students, top of the mountain. ಪರ್ವತದ ಶಿಖರದ ತುದಿ. ಎಸ್, ಪರ್ವತದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶಿಖರಗಳ ತುದಿಗೆ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಸುಮಿತ್, ಟಾಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದ mountain. Modest. Modest means small. Yes, not modelingly. Small. ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ. Mules means offspring of mare. Any hybrid. ಏಸರಗತ್ತೆ. Mules means ಏಸರಗತ್ತೆ. Eventually. Eventually means happening under certain conditions. ಕೆಲವು ನಿಬಂಧಗಳು ಅಥವಾ ನಿಬಂಧನೆಗಳು ಕೆಳಗೆ ಉಂಟಾಗುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಎಸ್, ರಿಬಿಲಿಯಸ್. ರಿಬಿಲಿಯಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಒನ್ ಹೂ ಫೈಟ್ ಅಗೇನೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟ್. ವಂಡರಿಂಗ್. ವಂಡರಿಂಗ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ramble with no definite object. Yes, amazingly. ಅಲೆದಾಟ. Next, amuse means feel pleasantly happy actually. Yes, ಮುದಗೊಂಡಿರುವ ಮನಸ್ಸು, ಸಂತೋಷದ ಭಾವನೆ. ಸ್ನೋ ಕ್ಲಾಡ್. ಸ್ನೋ ಕ್ಲಾಡ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕವರ್ಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಸ್ನೋ, ಹಿಮದಿಂದ ಆವೃತವಾದಂಥದ್ದು. ಪಾಸ್ಯೂಡ್ ಮೇಕ್ಸ್ ಸಮೋನ್ ಬಿಲೀವ್, ಒತ್ತಾಯಪಡಿಸುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಎಸ್ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಒನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಸಿ some pictures with meaning. Mule means animal which looks like horse and does the work of donkey. It's look like a horse but does the work of donkey. Rebellious means always active, one who fights resists something. Snowclad. Snowclad means covered with snow. Yes, see here, dear students, snowclads means covered with snow. As it's very cold. Yes, let's we understand the first subunit. Dear students, you already know it. Bachendri Pal was the first Indian woman, not man, woman to climb the summit of Mount Everest. You already know it. Summit means top of the mountain. Yes, dear students, who was the first Indian woman to climb the summit of Mount Everest is none other than Bachendri Pal. Yes, Bachendri Pal was the first Indian woman to climb the summit of Mount Everest. Listen, dear students, her early life, the middle of five children. Dear students, Bachendri Pal was the middle one of five children. She was born in 1954 at Nakuri. Listen, dear students, actually, she was born in 1954 at Nakuri, a small village. See, dear students, Nakuri. Where is Nakuri? The village. Yes, listen carefully. Nakuri, it is a small village in the Garhwal Himalayas and the present Uttarakhand. Did you understand? Where is the village Nakuri? Nakuri is in the small village in the present Uttarakhand. Yes, Bachendri was from a modest background. See, dear students, modest means a small. Yes, Bachendri had a small background, not in rich background or a big background. Actually, Bachendri Paul had a small background. Her father was a border tradesman. Yes, dear students, Bachendri Paul father worked a border tradesman who would take wheat flour and rice from India to Tibet and mules. Dear students, mules means offspring of male and hybrid. Actually, animal which looked like a horse and does the work of donkey. It's called mules. Yes, dear students. Finally, Bachendri father was a border tradesman. Yes. He eventually married and settled near Uttarakashi. Yes, dear students, Bachendri Paul born at Nakuri, but she settled near Uttarakashi, where the couple raised the family. Yes, dear students, Bachendri Paul always a rebellious child. You know the meaning of the word rebellious? Rebellious means always she active child. Listen, dear students. She worked actively. One who fights against something to resist. Yes, dear students. Active means rebellious means one who fight against something to resist. Dear students, Bachendri Pal was always a rebellious child. Bachendri loved wandering. Dear students, he always allowed wandering. Wandering means you know it already. Ramble with no definite object. Something differently She loved always something different object or different situation or different thing, and she make also in different in the snow clad. The students Bachindri loved wandering in snow clad Garhwal Himalayas. Yes, dear students, snow clad means covered with snow. Snow clad means it's always covered with snow. She dreamed of flying in aeroplanes. Listen, dear students, it is the dream of the Bachendri Paul. She dreamed of flying in aeroplanes and meeting famous people. Not only dreamed of flying aeroplanes and meeting famous people. And this always amused her family. Serious students, amuse means feel pleasantly happy. Yes, she was always happy, live happily in a family. Dear students, she was an active child. I already told it, and did well in her studies at school. Dear students, listen carefully. Bachendri Fall was one of the active child, and she did well in her studies also at school. She excelled in sports too. Dear students, listen carefully. She excelled, expert. Excelled means expert. She expert in sports too, not only in studies. She was independent and fearless girl. Did you understand, dear students? Yes. In childhood life, she always independent and fearless girl. She climbed. Serious students, once she climbed together with a group of 12 years old classmates. Actually, she climbed together with a group of 12 years old classmates 4,000-meter highest during a picnic, as she could not come down before nightfall. See, dear students, when he climbed the 4,000 meters high during a picnic, as she could not come down before nightfall. Just imagine the Bachendri Fall, the independent life and fearless life in childhood. Yes, she had to spend the night there without food or shelter along with the others. Just imagine it, dear students. Yes, how can Bachindri achieved her dreamed? Yes, dear students, I will stop here. Please take today's questions and you collect the answer. What amused the family of Bachendripal? Where was Bachendripal born? Just you answer two questions. Okay? Dear students, I shall continue the next class. Okay? Thank you.